Apple is going to launch the iPhone Fold this September, and it's going to be the most expensive iPhone ever. We currently don't know the date of the launch of the iPhone Fold, but for sure we are getting one this year. According to leaks and rumors, this is going to be the most expensive iPhone ever, surpassing $2,000. So, what can we expect out of this extremely expensive iPhone? Well, for starters, this is going to be the first clamshell foldable iPhone ever. And I'm so excited because we have seen these done by Samsung and other Android brands, but never from Apple. And you know, Apple is never the first, but it's always the best. So according to rumors, we are getting a completely new form factor for the iPhone. It's going to be a foldable clamshell iPhone. This means that your iPhone won't fold like a Samsung Z Flip, so in this direction, but like a Samsung Z Fold, so like this. We are getting a book-style clamshell foldable phone. And according to rumors, this is going to be the most premium and the best foldable phone in the planet. Why? Because it's going to fix the biggest problem with foldable phones out there and probably the biggest reason why they are still not mainstream, and that's the crease. If you use a foldable phone, if you actually see a foldable phone in real life, you will know what I mean. They have these huge crease down the middle while they fold because the display gets marked, it gets bended there, and with use, the display gets creased. And this is a very bad look because it doesn't look premium, doesn't look $2,000 worthy, and so Apple has fixed the issue. With what, you ask? Liquid metal and a completely new redesign to the hinge. According to leaks, Apple has fixed it. Apple has actually found a way to make this crease-free. And if this is true, well, we're gonna start seeing more foldable phones out there. And just like always, Apple is not the first, but always the best, and Apple has found a way to make this crease gone away. And so it's going to be the first foldable phone where we will see this. I'm so excited. The main thing I want to see out of this foldable phone is what Apple can do different with it. We have seen from Samsung and other brands like, I don't know, Oppo and even Google, their foldable phones are always like disappointing because, yeah, it's a gimmick. You get a different device. You get a different way of interacting with your phone. But down the middle, if you drain it, if you squeeze it, it's the same thing. It does the same thing as other phones, but with compromises. The cameras are always not the best. The displays are compromised. The battery life is compromised. Everything is compromised with the foldable phones. So I want to see what Apple can do with a $2,000 iPhone if they can make it premium enough and pro enough with the best features, with the best displays, with best battery life in the business, at least for foldables. So that's why I'm so excited to see an iPhone Fold. Will I buy one? Definitely not, because I hate to pay $2,000 for my iPhone. Like, these days we are paying like $1,200, $1,100 for our iPhones, and I'm saying it's too much. Will I spend $2,000 on it? Completely ridiculous. I will be waiting for the iPhone 18, which sounds like a really big upgrade actually for the iPhone 18 Pro Max. So if you are excited for that video, subscribe to the channel and go watch it. Spoiler right there. But the iPhone Fold will be coming out together with the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max. No new iPhone 18 coming out this year. So yes, you're gonna have two options. Either a Pro iPhone, either an iPhone Fold. Both costing more than $1,000, with the iPhone Fold coming up to $2,000. That's too much, if you ask me. As for the rest of the lineup, we are probably keeping the same iPhone 17 as the base iPhone, and the iPhone Air has the premium luxury iPhone. The iPhone Air has no competition, it's a completely different iPhone, so it's up there. Maybe just like the iPhone Fold, it's a different form factor, a different way of using the iPhone. And then you have the iPhone 17, which is a value king, amazing display, amazing cameras, USB-C, and an amazing price point. So I understand why Apple is still keeping that phone. There's no way of improving it. But I do believe that this iPhone Fold will be the most expensive iPhone, almost like the iPhone Ultra of the lineup. So iPhone 17, iPhone Air, iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max, iPhone Fold or iPhone Ultra. It's gonna be a very packed lineup, but guys, super exciting. As for the specs of the iPhone Fold, we are getting two displays. For the front display, we are getting a 5.5-inch OLED display. And if you are wondering what's a 5.5-inch display, remember the Plus iPhones? This is a 5.5-inch 16:9 display. And we are getting pretty much this same size for the iPhone Fold for the front display. As for the inner display, we are expecting a 7.8-inch OLED display, 120 Hz crease-free. And this is the most exciting part of the iPhone Fold. It's going to feature 4 cameras, One on the outside, so on the front display we are getting the front camera, then another camera on the inside, and two cameras on the back, the main cameras. For the main cameras, we are getting two 40 megapixel cameras. We are still not sure the content of these cameras. We are obviously getting a main camera, but not sure though if you are getting an ultra wide or a telephoto. Please, Apple, please give us a telephoto. I much prefer taking portrait photography rather than ultra wide photos. As for the other two cameras, we are expecting center stage cameras, pretty much the same thing as the iPhone 17 Pro, so no downgrade right here. One thing you are probably wondering right now by watching these renders is, well, where's Face ID? And the question is, gone. Yes, the Face ID is coming out of the iPhone Fold. According to rumors and according to John Prosser, we are not getting Face ID on the iPhone Fold, but Touch ID on the unlock button. This is gonna be a big compromise. And I'm gonna say, I don't think this is gonna happen. I think Apple is keeping Face ID on the front display, simply because of the rumors. According to rumors, Apple is gonna use a different technology for the iPhone 18 Pro's front-facing camera. So if you watch my other video on the iPhone 18 Pro, you will know that we are getting a small point camera on the iPhone 18 Pro with Face ID hidden under the display. And so I think this is gonna happen also on the iPhone Fold. Doesn't make any sense spend $2,000 and not getting Face ID. Face ID is miles ahead of Touch ID. Even if you use it on the iPad Air, you will have to have Face ID on the iPad Pro. And so this explains what I think will gonna happen. Apple is putting Face ID under the display, for sure. And maybe Touch ID on the unlock button. For $2,000, you have to put everything out there. This is my opinion. As for the overall dimensions, again, according to rumors, we only know the thickness and it's gonna be around 9 millimeters. It's not gonna be thick. It's gonna be a normal sized iPhone in terms of thickness for a foldable display, which is kind of impressive. So imagine two iPhone Airs foldable together. And probably the iPhone Air was also an experiment for this iPhone Fold. Expect the iPhone Fold to be folding like this and be an iPhone Air thickness when open and two iPhone Airs coupled together when closed. Makes a lot of sense. It's a perfect size. It's a comfortable size to have and also has enough space for the battery capacity because we need enough batteries on this iPhone to power those 8-inch OLED displays and the front 5.5-inch OLED display. And according to rumors, we are getting bigger battery cells because Apple has reduced the drivers for the display. So expect all-day battery life. But I think one of the challenges of the iPhone Fold is going to be the software system, the software integration with iOS. Are we getting iPadOS-like features on the iPhone Fold? Maybe. Who knows? Are we getting something completely different? Who knows? But I think this is the biggest challenge with the iPhone Fold, integrating iOS on a different form factor. Because the iPhone Pro models, they are really good, but they are not foldable devices. And whenever you introduce this much cost, this much difficulty of using an iPhone, this much compromise, you need to have something different to counter it. And I think that having an iOS experience that's different than the iPhone Pro models is essential. I don't know if that's iPadOS, I don't know if that's something completely different, split screen, multitasking, any other feature coming out of iPadOS is appreciated, but that's probably the thing that I'm most excited for, the iOS experience on a completely new form factor. This is gonna cost $2,000, it's gonna have tons of compromises, but it's gonna be the first iPhone Fold. And guys, in 2 years, we've got completely two different new form factors for the iPhone lineup, the iPhone Air and the iPhone Fold. Things are changing and I'm so here for it.